Hi, my name is Keith, a technician with USACLEAN for over 11 years, and this is a Tennant T300 20-inch auto scrubber. In this brief overview, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your equipment to help minimize the cost and need of sending a service tech. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look into is the recovery tank and lid, okay? So flip it open, it's right here on top. Now, what you want to look at is you want to look at the gaskets that go around here. Now, that helps create the seal. There is a gasket right here in the center as well. Make sure there's no rips, tears, damage, or anything like that. If there is, go ahead and replace it. Okay, now that we're inside your recovery tank, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take a look at your debris tray. Now, this is just what collects all the big chunks of nastiness. What you want to do, open it up. Make sure it's not broke, cracked, chipped, or anything like that, and you've got your strap in place as well. Now what I want to do and point out is look at these arms. You're going to look at the arms here, make sure they're not bent or damaged in any way. So now what we can do right now is we can go ahead and take a look at your ball float right here. This is what helps stop the vac motor from picking up any excess water inside your recovery tank. And then that's about it. Make sure that inside your recovery tank, you're always rinsing it out and getting all that nasty dirt and grime out of there. Just drop your hose, go ahead and put a garden hose in here and rinse it out every time. All right, now we're going to come back here and we're going to look at your control panel assembly. First thing, go ahead and take a look at your bail handle right here. A lot of the times they like to kind of pull those back a little too hard and they can break. Just make sure they're in good working order. Now come down here, look at your speed control. There's a turtle, there's a rabbit, slow and fast. Make sure that it goes all the way up for fast and make sure it goes all the way down for slow. Rule of thumb, go all the way up, come down to about the middle, and you should have a good speed. Now come over here to the other side and look at your forward and reverse switch. Up is for forward, down is for reverse. Make sure that's okay and not broken. Now come down a little bit further, look at your key switch. You want to make sure you have your key. The key's not broken off inside the key switch assembly. And then over here is your emergency stop. Go ahead and take a look at your emergency stop. Press it in, make sure that it actually works. And then twist to pull it out. Right underneath that is your hour meter, and then to the other side is your eco button. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to key on the machine, and we're going to take a look at your touch screen, well, your membrane. Okay, now this is the touch screen panel right here. What you want to do here, you want to take a look at your battery meter. You want to make sure it's full. You want to make sure that all your indicating lights are not blinking, especially your warning light, your service light here. You want to make sure that's not blinking as well. Now what you can do is you can hit the number 1, and this will automatically pop up a setting that you have it set at right there. So it's all the way, all pad pressure, all water. Our number 2 setting is 1 water and 2 pad pressure. Now you can key the machine off, and that's it for the back panel. Okay, now that you've checked all that over, where your vac hose goes into and your suction comes from, you want to go ahead and give that a good once over. You want to make sure there are no cracks or damages or anything like that. Go ahead and take it off as well. Just twist that little yellow knob, pull it out. Now on the underside there is a gasket. You want to make sure that that's not worn or damaged in any way, or you're gonna lose suction. Put that guy back in there just like that. Twist him back on there. Now take your squeegee assembly, flip it over just like this so that you can take a look at the bottom half. Make sure this is free and clear of debris, and take a look at your squeegee blades and make sure they're not worn or damaged or any way. If they're damaged or worn, you can either flip them or you can just replace them. Now going back up to the top here, you want to take a look at your charger cord. You want to make sure that it's not damaged in any way. There's no frays or broken wires. Check out your cord hooks too, make sure they're not broken. Come over here to the side and look at your recovery tank drain hose. Make sure the cap is in good working order. There's no cracks, there's no holes in your hose. Come over here and you can look at your solution drain hose at the same time. Make sure that it is in good, proper working order. No clogs, no holes, no anything like that. Now coming down here, this is your squeegee weldment bracket. Now go ahead and take a look at it too. A lot of the times these two sides will be bent up or bent down, which you will not get proper use out of your machine. Take a look at your squeegee hose, your suction hose. Go ahead, pull it out and give it a good tug. Make sure it doesn't come all the way out. And then make sure that you're looking for holes or leaks or cracks or anything like that. And now you can just kind of put everything back together. Now that we've got all that checked out and we're still down here, we're gonna take a look at your deck release arm. We're gonna make sure that it's not bent or anything like that. And then we're gonna take a look at the tension spring as well that goes on top of here. What you wanna do is you can take it, you can push it down. Make sure that's good and it's got some good tension. You wanna be able to use your foot as leverage. And we're down here, we can take a look at your wheel with taper. You wanna make sure there's no cracks and the wheel is actually in good shape. Go ahead and take a look at your one caster wheel back here too. A lot of the times those get damaged. So if it's damaged, replace it. If not and it's good, you're good to go. What you do want to do is you want to drop your squeegee assembly and you want to drop your deck using the deck arm just to make sure that they drop to the floor. Okay, with the recovery tank lid being open, here are a few items you can check at this point. What you want to do, go ahead and take a look at your recovery tank lid cable. A lot of the times these get frayed. This wire in here gets frayed. If you need to replace it, you can go ahead and replace it at this time. Right over here is the other end of your suction hose. Make sure you've got a good hose clamp right there. Make sure it's good and tight. Check for holes, check for cracks, anything. If you need to replace it, replace it. Right here is your vac motor housing. Check the vac motor housing for cracks or damage or anything along those lines. Now underneath this is your vac motor. If you want to check your vac motor, you're going to have to take the housing off. And we will show you how to do that in later videos. Go ahead and take a look at your wiring as well to the vac motor. You want to make sure that it's connected right, and you want to make sure that there's no frays, there's no burn marks, there's nothing like that. Coming over here, you have your other side of your recovery tank drain hose. Make sure that there is a hose clamp here and that it is good and secure. Again, look for cracks and look for holes. Take a look at your vac motor exhaust tube as well. A lot of the times these guys get nasty and you can just replace them. They get broken and everything like that at this point. Okay, so looking at the front of the machine, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your solution fill cap right here. Go ahead and lift it up. And now you should have a chain that allows it just to hang here. Make sure that this is here and it's not damaged anyway. And you've also got a gasket that goes around there that kind of seals it into the tank itself. Make sure that that's not worn out in any way. Put him back down. Now come down a little bit further. We're going to check out your deck shroud. Your motor shroud is what they call that. We want to make sure there's no cracks or dents or anything along those lines there. And then you can come down here and you can take a look at the deck itself. 20-inch, 500 millimeter. You look at the little fins here. You want to make sure that these are not broken or anything like that. Take a look at your dust skirt right here. Make sure that it is in good working order. That just keeps things out of your brush. Now this little yellow switch right here, this actually releases the pad driver. Now on the T300, the pad drivers are magnetic. So if you just push down, that drops your pad driver just like that. Now walk around with me right here And go ahead and take a look at your other guide wheel right here. You want to make sure that that spins freely and that that's not broken or damaged in any way either. Now with your pad driver down, you can take this out and you want to make sure that you have got all your little metal magnetic pieces right there. That's what sucks that sucker onto the hub. You can take it now and flip it. Take a look at your pad. Make sure your pad's not worn. If you need to replace it at this time, you can do that. Take your center lock here, untwist it, remove the pad, replace it if you need to. Take a look at your pad driver. Now your pad driver should look like this. This is almost a brand new pad driver. Your center lock right here, your pad holder, what I do want to mention is they come in a variety of different styles. If you need to replace these, you go ahead and you replace the whole thing. You'll get the bottom and the top. You remove these 3 screws right here, Phillips heads. The new one will come with 3 new ones. You go ahead, you put the bottom on, you screw the bottom back down on there. Put your pad right here, right back into the center. Now this one's a screw-on instead of a clip. Some have clips. Screw that back down there like that. Flip it around. Now they don't have to go in any certain way, seeing how it is magnetized. You just slide it back underneath there, get it lined up. And that about covers this with this machine. Once again, my name is Keith. For all the parts listed in today's video, plus thousands of diagrams and how-to repair guides, be sure to click the link in the description below or visit us on the web at USACLEAN.com. Now, if you like what you watched, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe for future videos. Stay safe and thanks for watching.